Let's go.
Give me what you give me. Give me what you give me. 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 Give me what you give me. Give me what you give me. What you give me. What you give me. What you give me.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. So you guys already seen the title and we're gonna get into that very soon, but before we do anything, y'all see our hoodies. I have the Great God hoodie. Your blue hoodie says what, babe?
It says fear and faith cannot coexist. Hoodie and all that.
Matching beanie. So Ray Taylor, we always say it in all of our videos at the end, but right now we are repping Ray Taylor. It also has a beanie to this, but my hair is not gonna fit in that
It's
right now.
way too poofy.
Yeah, so make sure you guys follow Ray Taylor. Shop Ray Taylor. It is also on the TikTok shop as well. Make sure you guys follow. So you guys have seen the title of the video and we need to talk. We have a few things that we really need to sit and break down. First things first, we're gonna say the wedding is off.
It's off. It's canceled. It's done.
It's off. It is canceled. And we're just gonna sit and break that down of why.
Basically, throughout this whole process, right? If you guys seen one of our previous videos, we explained how, you know, the birth and even the process of raising a child has been. Please go check that out if you haven't watched it. The video will be pink right here. Okay. So it has been very difficult with us being new parents.
This last year has been hectic.
And us grieving, you know, her loss, and it's been all over the place, and we haven't had a village. I'll say, and I think we also spoke about that before, but we haven't had a village, and as we're sitting and we're trying to compile a list together, it's like, you know, Chance the Rapper song played in my brain. You know, he said, I don't want nobody to be there at my wedding who won't be there for my marriage. You know, they can see it on Facebook, they can like it, they can share it.
He had to get right into that.
Yeah, I had to, you know, but yeah, so like trying to compile that list.
Wait, can I break that down more?
Please.
Okay, so with him saying the list, so okay, let's just go all the way back to last year. So a lot has happened within a year. Not even a full year for us, but a lot has happened. So found out I was pregnant in August. We were still living in our old apartment. Got engaged when I was about, 2 months? Then we also moved in December and we're in the apartment that we have now. Let me just say, my pregnancy was amazing for me. Like, again, I thank him all the time. My pregnancy was amazing. Like, to have that first experience, like 10 out of 10. Like, he did everything that he was supposed to, and that's always something that I will always cherish, because, you know, not a lot of women have that. And so I was very grateful, still am very grateful to have the partner that I have. Going all the way up until it was time for me to have birth, and it just seemed like our whole world just turned upside down. Like I said, we're not going to go into detail. Yeah, we're not going to go into detail again. If you want to know, you got to go and watch our birth story. But the whole thing just went into crap. Like, finding out that my father passed while I was in labor is something that I'm still dealing with now. The trauma is still there for 7 months, and not specifically with him just passing, but I'm dealing with it in all aspects. Like, I now know that when people say, you remember how you were treated when you were pregnant, I do. And that's never something that's ever gonna go away. Because like I said, he did his job, but like, you know, me choosing to not be around certain people, or remembering how people were towards me, and even after, like, that support was never really there. That's just me being honest. The support was never really fully there the way I needed it to be. And even me being 7 months postpartum now, it's still a lot that I'm dealing with, just navigating new motherhood. And I'm not just a new mama, he's also a new dad. You know, so not having, we both collectively don't have the support that we need. Not just we have bodies, because we got a whole lot of bodies.
A whole lot.
We have a whole lot of people that we could just, yeah, like, you know, pull up, whatever. We have a lot of people that we could just call, but are you really there for us when we need you to be? And we're talking about in a spiritual sense, because just having bodies is not enough. So dealing with that, and me not having the community that I need, the support I need, and him not having the support he need, we really had to sit and come to the conclusion, like, why are we having a wedding? Like, literally. And we came to the same conclusion when we were gonna have a baby shower, because
And that went sour.
it went bad. That's why it never happened. Like, so us finding out that we were pregnant, we were happy, you know, we told, you know, our close people, but it went sour because
People
everyone
just has to make everything about themselves.
it became about
the
everyone
baby
else.
shower to the engagement.
Yeah, like
to
everything just became
us having our
about
child,
them,
literally.
and about not it became not about Nyla and Jordan. And it's like, it was something that we decided to share. We was hoping and thinking that, you know, with us going on this new journey, that maybe other people would start to change as well, but that wasn't the case. Again, it became about everybody else, and so we
People promised. They were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." And then the moment that we decided not to have, let's start with the baby shower, right? The moment we decided that we didn't want to have the baby shower the way others had a vision for it to go, and went sour really
and
fast.
then it would have sucked to have a baby shower that, you know, you spend all of this money, even though we weren't paying for it, but, you know, you spend all of this money, and we, the people who it's for, are not even having a good time. And not even just that, we are people to where we're very big on realness. I'm gonna just say it like that. We're very big on support, as far as if we're close, you're a part of everything. Like, you're not here and there. So it's like, everyone that we want to come to every function, whether it's a baby shower, whether it's a birth, whether it's wedding, we need to be here. And not you just being here with me, but with my partner.
Right.
It has to be vice versa, because we are a union. And so knowing that, okay, both sides is really struggling in that aspect, again, which is why we didn't have a baby shower, and we still do not regret it to this day at all. And so basically it's the same thing when it comes to a wedding. We are not where we need to be with people. We're not going to even say like at this point. We are not where we need to be with people, and we're not going to sit and waste money all because we have the idea that, you know, possibly, maybe this person may come. We don't even have solid people who will say like, okay, I'm going to come, and we really know that they're going to come.
Yeah, like people
Like,
are. People,
be honest.
Yeah, that's the thing that it really saddens me, because both Nyla and I have a lot of love to give to people.
And we show a lot of love
They
to
literally, I'm about to get there, right? That they literally kind of almost harden our hearts, but you know, we'll never allow that to happen
Because
of our faith, right? Fear and faith cannot coexist, right? So literally, what hurts my feelings is that Nyla and I have gone and continue to go all out of our way for people and show them that we love them, or that we really cherish the bond that's growing, or that we have, and it seemingly just gets spat on because everyone wants to do what they want to do. But then when it comes around to us, it's always nobody asked you to do it, or, you know, just let it go, sweep it under the rug, this, that, and the third. You know, there's I don't
like,
understand.
obviously, like, we are very giving people, we are very loving people, and we show out all the time, specifically because of this right here. Literally, like, Now, we can honestly say before we even was really into Christ, we did it because that's something that we wanted to do. We enjoyed doing
that for people.
Yeah, and we still do it. Like you said, we're not gonna let, you know, how people are hard in our hearts, but we also now have to guard our hearts. And especially now because we are raising a child. So we have to teach her these things.
So that looks evil
right.
already.
And so the most important thing for us was having that real community. Like, yeah, we're not gonna say and be like, oh my gosh, we have exactly nobody. Like, we have very few people, but very few people that we can talk to, that we could for sure count on, but not to where to have a whole wedding or to have a whole baby shower. Like,
it's like we could literally just invite them over to the house and have a dinner.
Right. And so this wasn't something that we wanted to do, to be honest. Like, we actually did want to have a wedding, and we was even gonna have like a small wedding, a micro wedding. And so we had to really sit and think, as far as if we put certain people in the wedding that's close to us, who's gonna even be the audience? Like, that's how much we really don't have that many people. If the people that we're close to is in the wedding, there will be nobody watching. And then we had to sit, the idea to sit and had to think about who would be my best man, who would be the bride, like, the fact that all of that was too much of a thought, and we had to really sit and break it down, like,
because we take that stuff very seriously. It's just like calling somebody a friend or brother or sister or whatever, like family or blood. Like, we really take this stuff very seriously. And she has a criteria, I have a criteria. Like, if you're gonna be my best man or you're gonna be her matron of honor or whatever the case may be,
that's a
you
big
have
job.
to, like, you have to literally suffer with us, like how Christ suffered for the church, like how Christ loved the church. Like, if you want to do that, you basically have to be us. And now, to a lot of people, it's, oh, well,
you
we
can't force
be
anybody
like you.
to be
You
like
can't
you.
force anybody to be
And
like
you
you.
want to know what's so crazy that you say that, right? If we could just go off of just that, everybody has requirements in a relationship. The partner that you with, don't you require them to do certain things or you're leaving them? And it's the same thing vice versa, any friendship or relationship. Like, so I'm overhearing, you can't force someone. You absolutely can't force no one, but as far as, oh, I can't do this, you could teach someone how to love you. You could teach people a lot of things. They just have to have the want. And so the same way you have those requirements in your relationship or in other friendships, it's the same thing. Like, the way we are in a relationship, yes, we are together, but I treat my friends the same way. Obviously, the difference is this is my partner and this is my friend, but I still go just as hard. The communication, everything has to be on 10. What I'm not going to do for him, what I'm not going to do for someone else. But we haven't fully found those people that are like us in that aspect, which it doesn't mean, oh, we're going to cut you off or whatever it is.
No, literally,
but,
because we also understand that people have their weaknesses and that people, don't understand stuff, which obviously it doesn't make it easy to forgive, but we
still have that level of understanding. We do. And we're not forcing anyone to do anything, but there are certain things that we are going to stand on naturally, and it could be certain things that, others will stand on, but we're not, it's not going to work. And so it made no sense to have a wedding, because it would have been a waste of money and a waste of time, to be honest. And honestly, it was more of a thing for me. Like, he was just like, I don't care.
I didn't care now.
Yeah, honestly, it was something for me. And I feel like as a woman, growing up, that's always something that you wanted. But I know that if I would have put myself in a situation, we would have just still had a wedding, I knew that I would have regretted it, because it would have just been to fulfill my child. My
just for us to not even really enjoy it. Okay, yeah. We have food, there's music, there's people. Right. But we know for a fact, like, she's the kind of person that feels things later. I'm the kind of person that I feel it right in the moment. Once I see it, I can't help it. Literally, I always feel when the atmosphere changes. And so she's gonna be looking at me, and I'm just gonna be over it. But then somehow, some way, because this one here she don't like the fakeness. She can't deal with it. Yeah. So the moment it gets spotted, we're both just gonna be singing like this.
Yeah, like, we want to make sure that when we look back at our wedding photos, videos, or whatever, first of all, we need to still be in line with those people. And I feel as though when it comes to weddings, sometimes people lose sight of it. You know, it's nothing wrong with having a big wedding, but sometimes you could spend all this money and I want a wedding, I want to have these, and you lose sight on the marriage.
You guys,
and it's not about that.
You guys are getting married not even on one accord.
You're getting married not on one accord
because of what society or how the world makes things seem like. Hey, like as we were sitting here and we were thinking about marriage, we were doing these things. We understood that we were weak at certain points. Even with having a child, we knew that if we had a child maybe 2 years ago, we was gonna crumble. We was not gonna make it.
Even though she wasn't planned, but she was on time at the same time. Yeah. So even with knowing that, the way we are, again, like we feel like people are losing sight of what marriage is about. There is gonna be some people that feel a type of way about this video. It's not targeting anyone. This is us stating.
We're literally not. It's really more so. This is us.
This is a decision that we decided is best for us.
We are literally just describing our hardship without violating privacy or things of that nature. Marriage in general, friendships in general, relationships in general, it's all supposed to model after Christ. And if you call yourself a believer, or if you call yourself a Christian, you say you're filled with the Spirit, whatever it is, right? Everything that we have with people are to be modeled after the Lord. And so, if you are not yielding to the Lord, how can you love people? Okay? How can you have a relationship or a marriage or a friendship or a brotherhood or sisterhood with people if you only care about yourself?
This is a decision that we decided to make for us. In a perfect world, a wedding would be great. And it's not to say that it can't happen in the future. But as of right now, that is not something that is in the works for us at all. And we are okay with it. Like we had, like I said, it was more so of a me thing, but we both still had to learn to be okay with, you know, both sides for us and the support on both sides. So with that being said, we are married.
Yep.
We did elope.
Yes, we did. And I mean, hopefully a lot of you are paying attention and notice certain things, but
we didn't even hide it, to be honest.
We
never hide it. We just didn't feel the need to speak on it just yet. We did it on our time when we wanted to. I never hid my ring. He never hid his. You see it in videos. Yeah. We call each other husband and wife. I mean, he always called me his wife way before we made it legal, but it was not hidden. So we decided to elope because for once we wanted something, especially something this sacred, to be about Nyla and Jordan. That's it. No distractions, no nothing in a way. It was supposed to be about Nyla and Jordan and God, because we do know that with our history, when we decide to let too many people in on things, it just goes left. And with the experience that I had, I did not want my marriage to be the same way. Like, if it was one thing that I wanted to have and hold sacred, it was the marriage. And again, I know there's going to be some people that's going to feel some type of way about this. And honestly, if you truly love us or you truly want to have that understanding, you will understand. Like, it wasn't out of malice. It wasn't, I'm gonna go get married and not gonna tell anybody and everything, because it was not the case. It wasn't about you.
You can always reach out to us.
Yeah, it was. It's really that simple. It wasn't about you, and it still isn't about you. It's about Nyla and Jordan and our union together. Yes, we are husband and wife. And again, like I said, maybe in the future, whether it's a vow renewal or something, or we might decide to have a wedding if that's time, but we eloped and we don't have any regrets about it.
No.
So
it was peaceful.
It was very peaceful, and it's something that I never thought that I would do, because I grew up always wanting like everything extravagant and over the top, and I'm shocked. So I loved it. We also want to thank everyone who has shown up for us. We will say that for the people who have shown up for us,
you know who you are.
You know who you are. From the time where I was pregnant to sending gifts for our baby, the people who show up now, even 7 months later, we really do thank y'all. We really do appreciate y'all. We wholeheartedly love y'all down. Because we are going through a lot, but we're still showing up because we have to. We have to. Not only just because we have a daughter, that would be our big main reason, but we have to show up for each other.
Yeah. And so, like we said, like she said earlier in the video, we have to guard our hearts. And it doesn't mean that we're gonna, hate you or
move cold. We're not those kind of people.
We're not like, again, reconciliation is a big thing for us, right? Forget
I think that's the word I was looking for.
Forget about the apology. Forget about all of that. It is reconciling where two hearts meet. It takes two to tango. All right, so where two hearts meet, where two hearts have become one. Forget about that. Oh, I can't be like you. Oh, I'm not Jesus. You're not Jesus. The goal is to
and we're not perfect. Let's just make that clear. Perfect. We never pretended to be perfect.
We're not better than anybody.
We are not, but we are two souls that are operating and following Christ's principles.
We are the same heart and the same mind. That's how, even outside of marriage, that's how relationships are supposed to work. That's how things are supposed to flow.
Yes.
We're all supposed to be of one heart and one mind, because where there's a disagreement, if there are, obviously that's where boundaries are formed, so boundaries are created.
We all should do
We're all supposed to work together.
Yeah. Even if we don't agree, it still has to.
The reconciliation, and there has to be some kind of yielding. So forget about your pride, forget about your anger, forget about how you grew up, forget about all of that stuff, even with me, right? Forget about all of that stuff.
We still suffer with our... We have a lot of trauma. I was about to say that. We have a lot of trauma. We have a lot of trauma. And this is something that we deal with every day. But we still are required to pick up our cross. That's the crazy part about it. And that's the only thing that matters. Literally. And so again, we're going to end this video out. And we're again going to thank everyone who has shown up for us.
Truly.
Mm-hmm. And our hearts are always open. The door is always open for anyone. And we're not going to be closed off, but we are going to have, real conversations, real reconciliation. But with that being said, I don't know, should we share our wedding thing with them? Maybe. If y'all really want it, y'all could drop it down below in the comments if y'all want to know how it went. Because we got pictures, we have everything. We have a whole bunch of stuff that we do. It was some time.
If you guys want that video, like she said before, let us know down in the comments below, and we'll literally share all the pictures and stuff with you guys, and we'll again make a whole video on how it went.
Right, but before anything, when you address me, it's Mrs. Thompson.
Yeah, let it be known. That's right.
Okay, she's a wife. I've been a wife. Ain't nothing changed with the last name. But legally...
Spicy.
Yeah, she's a wife. This is my husband.
This is my wife.
But make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow Ray Taylor. Make sure that you literally shop. They're on TikTok, regular website. More drip is coming. Very cozy. Winter gear.
Very warm.
Very warm. So with that being said, we will see you guys in our next video. Also, be prepared for the name change on social media. Okay? So when you see the name change, don't be surprised. Okay.
Toodaloos.